afternoon, everybody. It is
Thursday.
Friday.
Sorry.
We don't know what it is. We're getting a late start around here today. We had some family who lost a pet that was run over, so we had to load the tractor up this morning and go assist and help them. It was a large English Mastiff dog, close to 200 pounds, so it's not one of those grab a shovel type ordeals. So took the tractor up and helped with that and got him laid to rest, and he was a super good dog. But I have a soft spot for dogs, if you can't tell from around here.
No.
But we are getting started here today. It is the afternoon, Friday. We should be live tomorrow night. We've got some plans to go a couple hours from here. A buddy of mine is giving up one of his little, I don't even know what you call it, crazy little aquaponic planter thing. You put compost in the middle of it, all those, I don't know. We'll see. We're going to go pick that up tomorrow.
We'll show that on a coming up video.
Yeah, and while we're up there, that's like flea market heaven up by his house. So we got plans to stop at a multitude of flea markets coming back down from his house, coming back this way. So
yeah, we actually stopped yesterday at a couple flea markets, and I got the Whirly Pop popcorn maker. It was practically brand new, wouldn't you say? And we got it for like 25 bucks. And then I found a really cool shredder, cheese shredder, like an old one that I'm going to make a craft project. If you check out our Instagram, you can see those two things that we got yesterday.
Oh, women.
It's going to be a really cool project, so.
But anywho, we're going to hit some flea markets working our way back. So we may be getting kind of late, so we may have to pick up the live video in transit on our way home. You never can tell about us, but at 6 o'clock, look for us either way, one way or the other.
We'll either be in the truck or be here at the cabin.
Yep, or both.
Probably start in the truck and finish in the cabin.
But you seen the log steps the other day, and we really weren't crazy about how they turned out, so we took those out, took them apart, and I actually slid the tractor in here, and I've took one scoop and trying to get this dirt level here, and I think we've decided to go with more of a flagstone set of rock stairs here. So I'm not going to claim to be a rock mason by any means, but I've laid a couple little pebbles here and there throughout my years. So what we're going to work on today is getting this dirt leveled out here, and we're going to pour about a 4-inch thick concrete footer. We stopped yesterday. I guess that's why we actually went to town yesterday. Get them, B. Get them. But we grabbed just some bags of quick root.
Little parade of dogs.
Crazy.
It's never a dull moment.
We'll see if we can get this little slab poured. We got more rain coming in, I guess, for Easter on Sunday, and then it looks like maybe for Monday and Tuesday. So I don't know when we'll get back on these steps, but for now we're going to try to at least get this concrete mixed up, get a little form built, and get the footer poured for the steps that we will build sometime in the future. Never know when that may be.
And hopefully we won't take these apart.
No, these aren't coming apart. These are going to stay where they're at until I die. And after that, I don't care what anybody does with them. But that's what we're on to today. If for any reason you did not catch the 1,000 subscriber giveaway video, I will leave a link to that right here or right there, maybe somewhere, probably over here. Yeah. What do you think? Right there? Right in there would be a great spot for that card. But I'll leave you a link to that video. Check that out. We've gained close to 50 since we posted that video. Daniel from Arms Family Homestead. I'll leave you a little card to his channel right here. Give us another little shout out the other day. It's fantastic. Daniel, Houston. Great fish, buddy. But we're going to get to work here and see what we can get done. Everybody see Miss Angela out working me? It's a little bit windy here, so bear with me. We've got a rise from the ground up to the top of the porch there. Let's see if I can get my finger in here. From here up to the porch, about 34 inches. We're gonna figure about 4 inches of concrete down here, so our rise that we got to work off of is 30 inches high. So I think what we're going to run with here is a 612 rise and run. So each step will rise up 6 inches and be a foot deep, 6 foot, and our top step will actually level off with the porch there. So we're going to do 5 steps. So it's 5 steps wide. We had to come out 5 foot. We are close enough to level for me. Not looking for perfection here. These are steps. So we will still come back and tie in on the porch railing here with the logs and run those down on each side. We'll set a post down here on the bottom and then run a top and a bottom with the spindles, if you will, in between. But we'll get this footer done and dried first before we even attempt to work on the steps or the. And one thing we do have around here is lots and lots of free rocks. So we'll have no shortage. There's sandstone everywhere out here. You can mine it in the yard if you want to, but we won't have any problem. You know, it's a free resource. We'll have to get a little bit of Portland cement. We can get some crusher dust pretty cheap and easy, or sand, either one, mix in and make our mortar. So we like cheap. You know, the biggest expense we've got here, I think, is 12 bags. I think that's what we ended up buying this morning. It was 12 bags of Quikrete. And then we'll have a little bit of Portland cement. So we'll probably have less than $100 in this whole arrangement here of rock steps. So you can't beat that. Not in my opinion. You know, there are ways to do it cheaper, but cheap enough. So we're going to scrounge some 2x up, build us a little old raggedy farm here, and go find us an old piece of cattle panel, cut that up for our rebar, and drag our old raggedy mixer out from around the corner over there and see if we can't make some bags of Quikrete. Well, that was fun, wasn't it, guys?
No.
No. Says the woman who watched. Whew, we're going to get a little bit of vapor barrier down here. Wasn't going to, but I've got it. And I knew if I didn't, somebody would criticize the fire out of me. The buddy's house that we're getting that little planter from tomorrow loves him some concrete. He has almost an unnatural love for concrete. So I know he'll really enjoy this video. Whew, it's getting warm. It's like 60 something. We're gonna spread this down. I'm gonna go find me a little old piece of wire to throw down in there and drag this ragamuffin mixer around the corner here and fire off. I left this unlevel. It's about 3/4 inch drop going downhill. That way anything I'm catching off my roof or gets over the gutters or anything like that, as far as when it rains, it's going to shed. That way nothing's going to pool and puddle on it and set to the inside of the steps or anything like that. I've got it, you know, out of canter just enough that it's not going to affect you going up them, but it's going to keep the water shed off of them. So let's throw you guys back in time lapse. Oh, Lord of mercy. Let's mix up about 1,000 pounds of concrete and throw in there. Alright guys, this will be a great time to talk about the dangers of silica. And that's the dust coming off of this concrete garbage. So wear a respirator, protect yourself. Always. Do as I say, not as I do. I worked masonry for years when I was younger. So, probably done all the damage I'm going to do anyway already. We got this little old rickety slab lined out. It's nothing pretty. It ain't got to be pretty because we're going to lay the flagstone all over the top of it. We're going to build the base step all the way out, and then one on top of that, one on top of that, and on top of that until we reach up to the porch. You'll get the idea. We'll get back to that hopefully here in a week or two. Never can tell about us. We may end up in Brazil tomorrow. You just never know.
That'd be nice.
That's not going to happen. Too many critters. I just don't. I don't see us getting on a plane with 24 goats. But
I do.
Those are what we call those? Therapy animals. Yes, we need 24 therapy goats to go with us.
And dogs.
And I don't know, 15, 16 dogs and 20 some odd chickens. Can we take the ones in the incubator too? Boy, that'd be interesting. Anywho, I'm just rambling. We will see you guys live tomorrow night. I don't know what point in time. It is almost feeding time now. Like I said, we got kind of sidetracked this morning helping out on a deal. I'm just waiting to see which dog runs across this concrete first. It's gonna happen, but it doesn't matter. The only thing that's gonna be bad about it is the concrete and the fur. Yeah. But if you liked what we did today, guys, give us a thumbs up, smash that thumbs up. Subscribe. To the new subscribers, the guys that's hanging around wondering what in the world these crazy Arkies are doing. Well, a little bit of everything. But, sorry I got distracted by Amos down here. He's a mess. He's a sharp little guy. Like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'll probably leave a link in the description of tools that I used in the video today down below. You probably won't see a link for this mixer. It's not even mine. It was kind of a, I guess you'd call it a family mixer. I believe it belonged to my wife's grandfather, probably back in the 20s or so. No, this mixer's been around the block. I rebuilt several things on it 10, 15 years ago. It's been used to death. The old motor's just absolutely wore out on it. You know, I was trying to dump it backward and it kept throwing the belt off, so I had to stop and kind of reboot and go find the wheelbarrow so that I could wheelbarrow it about 2 feet. Been a good old mixer though. It's mixed a lot of concrete, it's mixed a lot of masonry for me over the years, and everybody else just uses and abuses on it too, and she just keeps on ticking. Like I say, it is wore out though, and you got to kind of turn it by hand. But don't forget about the dangers of silica dust. Protect yourself. We will see you guys live tomorrow night. Bye.